Should couples share all their passwords? It sounds like a simple question, almost harmless, but hidden inside it are fear, love, trust, insecurity, and sometimes old wounds that were never healed. Some people say, if you have nothing to hide, why not? Others quietly think, I love you, but I still need space. And many couples never talk about it until one late night, one strange notification, or one uncomfortable silence changes everything. Let me tell you a story. There was a married couple, Daniel and Miriam. They loved each other deeply. They built a life together. They shared meals, prayers, laughter, and dreams. From the outside, everything looked strong, but inside their marriage lived an unspoken tension. One evening, while sitting quietly, Miriam asked a question she had been rehearsing in her heart for weeks. Can I have your phone password? Daniel paused, not because he was cheating, not because he was hiding anything sinful, but because in that moment, love suddenly felt like a test. And that moment wasn't really about a phone, it was about trust. Here's the truth many couples don't realize. When couples argue about passwords, they are rarely arguing about passwords. They're asking deeper questions like, do you feel safe with me? Can I trust you when I'm not watching? Am I enough for you? Some people want passwords because they've been betrayed before. Some refuse because they grew up feeling controlled. Some share everything freely. Some guard their space fiercely. None of these automatically mean someone is wrong. What matters is why. In some marriages, sharing passwords actually strengthens the bond. When both partners choose it freely, when there's no fear driving the request, when access is about convenience, not control. In those marriages, trust already existed before the passwords. Passwords didn't create trust. They simply reflected it. But in other marriages, sharing passwords becomes dangerous. When one partner checks messages constantly just to be sure, when access becomes a test of loyalty, when privacy is treated as guilt, love begins to shrink, because love that must constantly prove itself eventually becomes tired. Trust does not grow under pressure, it grows in freedom. Here's something we need to say clearly. Privacy is not the enemy of marriage. You can be faithful and still deserve privacy. You can be honest and still need space to think. You can be committed and still be an individual. Marriage makes two people one, but it does not erase identity. Your spouse is a partner, not a police officer, and love is not surveillance. Ironically, when people feel respected, they often become more open, not less. So instead of asking, what's your password? Ask better questions. Ask, what makes you feel secure in this marriage? What are you afraid of losing? What boundaries help you feel respected and safe? Have these conversations before suspicion arrives. Talk when emotions are calm, not when fear is loud. Create agreements, not assumptions. Because a marriage that survives only on access will struggle the moment access is gone. But a marriage built on trust will stand, even in silence. True faithfulness isn't proven by unlocked phones. It's proven by character, by choosing your spouse when no one is watching, by honoring them when you could easily hide, by being trustworthy, not just traceable. The strongest marriages are not the most monitored ones. They are the most understood ones. So what did Daniel and Miriam learn? They learned that the real issue wasn't the password. It was reassurance. It was fear. It was the need to feel safe and chosen. They chose conversation over accusation, understanding over control, trust over fear, and their marriage grew stronger, not because they unlocked phones, but because they unlocked hearts. Lessons to remember. Passwords do not create trust. Communication does. Privacy is not secrecy when honesty is present. Control weakens love, but respect strengthens it. Every couple must define trust for themselves. Freedom and faithfulness can coexist in a healthy marriage. If this message touched your heart, don't scroll past it. Like and share it with someone who believes marriage should heal, not hurt. Subscribe to this channel for honest conversations that build strong marriages, restore trust, and help couples become better versions of themselves. Because when marriages grow stronger, families grow healthier. And when families grow healthier, society becomes better. And now one bold question for you. Would you rather have full access to your spouse's phone or full peace in your heart?